Hello, dear friends, and welcome back to the Joy Warriors. Welcome to our concluding part 3 of How to Overcome Fear. So, if you haven't seen our earlier videos on this topic, we request you to see them first. We have the links ready for you in the description box. Today, we will discuss about how to reduce and get rid of fear. As we all know, having been made in the image of God, we all have tremendous potentialities and powers. And it is therefore wrong for us to think that our fears and trials are greater than our divinity. If we make a determined effort, we can free ourselves from all fears and gain the unchangeable consciousness of everlasting freedom. No longer then, we will walk nervously in fear and uncertainty on the path of life. So today, I would like to share with you a few secrets that will help you to overcome and become fearless in life. Number 1, quieten your heart and relax your body and mind. When fear comes, simply inhale and exhale deeply and slowly a couple of times before reacting to the fear. This will help you to calm your heart and mind and respond in a better way. A calmer mind gives the power to overcome all the obstacles. And remember, a person who can remain calm under all circumstances in life is invincible. Number 2, what comes of itself, let it come. Attachments keep you ever fearful, and more the person's body consciousness expands to include things as the senses of possessions, concerns for one's reputation, a sense of personal power or importance, the greater the likelihood of feeling fearful. Fearlessness comes with perfect non-attachment. Learn to accept with an unruffled mind whatever comes your way. Number 3, concentrate on the opposite qualities. During mental overcoming of fear, anger, bad habits and so on, one's concentration should be on the opposite qualities. Like the cure of fear is consciousness of bravery. For anger, it's peace. For weakness, strength. And for sickness, good health, and many more. Number 4, meditation erases all fears. Remember, if you still fear something, then that karma has not been worked out yet. To dissipate it, don't try to avoid the test that you have to face. Karma is best worked out by meeting pleasantly every test that comes, and by accepting courageously any hardships the tests impose. An important factor in overcoming karma is through meditation. Every time you meditate, your karma decreases. For at that time, your energy is focused in the brain that burns up the old brain cells. Meditate deeply and you will erase all fears. Number 5, God's protecting rays. The fast and sure way to develop fearlessness is to love God. By loving Him, one feels ever protected by the forces far greater than any power of one's own. Number 5, God's protecting rays. The fast and sure way to develop fearlessness is to love God. By loving Him, one feels ever protected by the force far greater than any power in his own. The popular saying expresses an important internal truth. If you raise one hand to God, He will lower down two to uplift you. And God will never let you down if you firmly hold to His hands. And lastly, my dear friends, in the face of difficulties, uproot fear from within by forcefully concentrating on courage. Find an affirmation for courage and repeat it throughout the day or whenever fear threatens to enter your heart. An affirmation is a statement of truth which one aspires to absorb into his life. Repeat it with deep attention, first loudly, then in a normal voice, and then in a whisper. Then silently chant within, carrying the meaning down into the subconscious mind. So dear friends, let us affirm together a beautiful affirmation. The affirmation is, God is within and around me, protecting me. So I will banish the fear that shuts out His guiding light. So we will do it 3 times loudly, 3 times in a normal tone, 3 times we'll whisper, and then a couple of times we'll chant within. So let's do it together. First loudly. God is within and around me, protecting me. So I will banish the fear that shuts down His guiding light. God is within and around me, protecting me. so I will banish the fear that shuts out His guiding light. God is within and around me, protecting me, so I will banish the fear that shuts out His guiding light. Now, in a normal tone, God is within and around me, protecting me, so I will banish the fear that shuts out His guiding light. God is within and around me, protecting me, so I will banish the fear that shuts out His guiding light. God is within and around me, protecting me, so I will banish the fear that shuts out His guiding light. Now, in a whisper, God is within and around me, protecting me, so I will banish the fear that shuts out His guiding light. God is within and around me, protecting me, so I will banish the fear that shuts out His guiding light. God is within and around me, protecting me, so I will banish the fear that shuts out His guiding light. Now let's close our eyes and mentally chant this a couple of times. We let our subconsciousness absorb it. God is within and around me, protecting me, so I will banish the fear that shuts out His guiding light. God is within and around me, protecting me, so I will banish the fear that shuts out His guiding light. God is within and around me, protecting me, so I will banish the fear that shuts out His guiding light. With this, dear friends, we come to an end on this topic. And in our next topic, we'll learn more about affirmations, how to get anything in life through affirmations. And until then, you can keep on affirming this affirmation for at least a week to monitor your growth of becoming fearless. And until then, stay blessed.
Subscribe and comment or email us at joywarriors18@gmail.com. Stay blessed.